We used to be extreme kids, now we all got mortgages. We used to be cool, now that time has gone. Get the fuck off our lawn.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to DadBodPod. My name is Brian.
My name is Andrew.
Just kidding.
You fucked with me there.
I gotcha. No, my name is Andrew.
My name is Brian.
And this is DadBodPod, and we are two dads hanging out in Wesley Chapel on a Friday night with nothing better to do but to chill with all of you Darmy members. And for those of you that don't know, the Darmy is the Dad Army.
Yep.
And which all of you are now members of.
Which
so
is
welcome.
damn close to 400.
It is so close to 400. Whoa. I just had an idea.
We can take over
What?
everything.
We could. What if we hit 420 subscribers in
420.
in 8 days? Yeah, that'd be crazy, right? I mean, it's not impossible. 40 in the next 8 days, we might be able to do that.
We've done it.
Yeah. Anyways, hello. This is episode 58, in case you guys are keeping track. We are back. Brian, how was your week?
It was wonderful.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Lovely.
We are wearing the exact same outfit that we wore last week.
Yep.
Exact. So
We promise we're not hobos that just live here.
I don't promise that.
Okay, me neither.
My week was good, dude. It was busy. I had a lot of... Listen, I got some real shit to talk to you about because this is a real podcast and we talk about real shit.
Talk to me.
I had to work a clopin last weekend, all weekend. Both shifts, a clopin. I got to do it again this weekend.
Bullshit.
Yeah. And the clopin is going to be an hour early because I got to be there an hour early tomorrow.
And this is your side job.
My side job, my side hustle. Come on.
After your 40-hour week.
Yeah, how many dads out there are hustling, grinding at their 40-hour week, and they're putting in hours at a side job? I know they're out there.
Yeah.
You know, and that's who this podcast is for. This is a real podcast about real dads doing real dad shit.
Yep.
Hey, that was one of our lyrics.
Yep.
Real dad shit.
Real dad shit.
Go listen to Big Dad Energy if you haven't heard that shit. That shit was
BDE.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah. So, I'm done with OPP.
You down with BDE?
Old business, we're still working. I freaked out for a minute.
He just glitched. I watched him. There was pixels and shit. It's fucking weird.
Like, we're working too much, clearly. We gotta slow down. So if anybody out there wants to pay us to just hang out, DadBodPod
Yeah.
BadBodBand@gmail.com.
Just don't send Andrew any more cookies.
No.
He's already glitched out.
I wouldn't know what to do with them, yeah. That was a very good computer joke, dude. Cookies and shit. Wow. Oh my gosh. Hey, you know what I heard from a mutual friend of ours?
What?
The real estate market might soon collapse in its current form.
Bring it.
And so, I don't know, right now our HQ consists of like a 8x8 cell.
Yep.
So I'm thinking maybe there might be a new HQ involved
Yes.
pretty
there will
soon.
be.
I hope so, because I'm getting stir crazy in here.
Yep.
But it's all good, man. I'm hanging out with you. I'm hanging out with my best
Yeah,
friend.
dude.
What else? Let's see what we got. This week, as for the state of the Darmy, we are both financially concerned. And the reason for that is because in 3 days, you best have your taxes done.
Because motherfucker gonna find you.
They're gonna find you. They're gonna take your shit. They're gonna
Hide
take
your
your
kids.
house
Hide your wife.
and hide your husband because they taxing everyone out here. Mm-mm. There's so much to talk about when it comes to taxes, and we don't want to talk about all of it. So we'll talk about a little bit of it or none of it. I don't know. Fuck. Right off the bat. What are your...
Right off.
Oh shit!
Sorry.
That was awesome. What are your view on taxes, Brian?
They suck dicks.
Do you not agree, though, that as a member of a community, it's all of our responsibilities to pay for things that we all use? Okay.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, when you see the school systems pulling out music programs,
Oh, yeah.
right? Like, music and arts are the first things.
Always.
Fuck out of here.
Get the hell out.
Yep. We don't got money for that. But, all the head honchos are, 3 yachts.
Yeah.
And then you see like the highways. That cracks me up. That shit's hilarious.
Yeah.
Because New York was not like that. New York's like, motherfucker, we're this shit done in 2 weeks.
Oh,
Right?
not here.
And they were. Like, you see, if you drive in the highways in Florida, you literally see a sign that says, I-4 under construction. Estimated time, 2040.
What the fuck?
Sorry, you fucking, what?
Have you even started? I mean, I see you fucking shit up, but what are you doing?
You're out here. What's gonna take you 16 fucking years?
Can you imagine the kid that's like, I got that contract, Ma.
Right.
I'm set till 2040.
Right.
Ugh, you are gonna die.
Yeah, I see them working in the heat on the way to work every day.
I throw my wrappers at them.
Yeah, I thought you used condoms at them. Who am I kidding? What's a condom?
Brian's on fire tonight, you guys. That's because he doesn't use condoms.
No. It did burn a little.
Oh my goodness. Well, that was a speedy intro, but we're done with it.
Let's move on to the serious stuff.
That's right. My thought on taxes is I think they're necessary, but I wish I had more control over making sure they got used appropriately because there's nothing worse than, and it's not just like people using taxes for shit I didn't vote for, because if I didn't vote for it, a majority of people did. It's people using taxes for shit that they shouldn't be using taxes for.
Yeah.
And, you know, a small part of me is like a social justice. Oh, taxes are for everybody. And then a small part of me is like, motherfucker, how come you can get away with it and I can't?
Right.
How come you can embezzle millions of dollars to pay for your fucking mansion or whatever? You know what I mean? And I can't. I think it's, and if I'm being honest, it might be more of one than the other.
Right.
That's why I don't like people who fuck with taxes.
And here's the thing. So every state has a lottery. We did our gambling episode,
That's true.
right?
Yep. Go check that out, you guys, if you haven't seen that one.
That is all supposed to go to schools.
Mm-hmm.
A percentage of taxes are supposed to go to schools. So why are they cutting funding for teachers?
I don't know. That's tough. That's rough.
And so you have two major sources of income.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm talking billions of dollars. But they can't afford to pay a teacher more than $30,000 a year.
Yeah, that's a ridiculous. Come on, pay the teachers. We need to.
For the youth. Like,
For the children. Think of the children.
think of
Literally.
the children.
All right, listen, as tradition, I have the history, but you know, I'm trying to condense it a little bit. You know, our runtime are always well over an hour because we always do silly shit at the second half. So let's get through this. There's one word that has impacted virtually every era of recorded history, from the rise and fall of entire nations to the food you eat and the car you drive, from revolutionary wars to revolutions in fashion. That word is assholes. I mean taxes.
Yeah.
It turns out that many of your most basic tax types have been around since early civilization, and they've been shaping history and society ever since. Our first record of taxation dates back 5,000 years to ancient Egypt. Before they were even using coined currency, the pharaoh collected a 20% tax on all grain harvest. Julius Caesar implemented the first sales tax, and his great-nephew / adopted son... Oh, sorry. I thought his name was Slash.
I'm picturing Slash out there just shredding
With a toga and his
in
top
the
hat.
Coliseum.
No,
Go on.
his great-nephew / adopted son, Caesar Augustus, instituted a direct income tax. Not only have taxes been around basically forever, they've also played a huge role in all sorts of major historical events. The Magna Carta is rightly remembered for establishing the rule of law and, of course, banning fishing traps. The Great Charter has... really? It specifically banned fishing traps?
Yeah.
That's weird. The Great Charter also introduced the revolutionary concept that the king couldn't levy new taxes without the consent of the governed. That's a good idea.
Yep.
Speaking of revolutions and consent, let's talk about the American Revolution. It's well known that taxes lit the fuse for the revolution, but the colonial outrage wasn't about the tax burden itself, which is often the problem. Rather, the outrage was over the design and execution. The colonists believed deeply that taxation without representation was tyranny, and they were unwilling to stand for taxes imposed without their consent. Even if they're not sparking rebellions, taxes affect our economies and fund government priorities. They influence who we elect into office and where we live. They impact countless aspects of our lives.
Boston Tea Party.
The Boston Tea Party. Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, think about this, though. Without taxes, if taxes never existed, America wouldn't exist.
Correct. Correct.
So that's kind of a weird way to think about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But imagine being a colonial person back, like you're working in the fields or whatever they did back in the day, and they're sending money to England,
Right.
and they're not seeing any kind of help from England at all.
Right.
And there's nobody out there fighting for them.
They're like, we just want your money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yep.
I don't want to do that. All right, well, Brian, listen. The tax system in America is ridiculous. We were talking about it a little bit earlier,
yeah.
and we're like the only country that we have to do our taxes ourselves.
Yep.
The government already knows how much money I made.
Every country does it for you.
I don't understand why
Our country does it for us. But our country's like, let me
just...
Why don't you pay a bunch of money to double check? Which is because lobbyists from
H&R Block
Yep.
and TurboTax
Yep.
and whatever the other ones are.
Yep.
You see a bunch of those places gotten a lot of money because they they have to offer free filing for 1040 or whatever.
Right.
And up until recently they hid that shit.
Right.
You had to click on customer service, then you
Yep.
had to click on some other bullshit, then you had to enter a code or whatever.
Yeah.
It was there, but you had to go find it.
Yeah.
And
You
so
search.
it was Congress or some shit made them put that on the front page now.
Yep.
Ridiculous. All right, well, let's read through this. How do income taxes work? The federal income tax system in this country is progressive. Progressive in tax lingo means that people with more money pay a higher portion.
Bullshit.
It's bullshit. The IRS has tax brackets tied to income. The more you make, the higher your tax bracket, the greater the percentage of your income is taxed. Folks with very low incomes or no income don't pay federal income taxes at all. That's bullshit. What? Where did this come from? Who made this episode? Fuck that. Let's do this. The President Taft in 1909 proposed a constitutional amendment that would give the federal government the power to levy a direct income tax without spreading the tax burden across the states according to population. It took until 1913, but the 16th Amendment was ratified and the first Form 1040 was born. Okay, that's great. The Revenue Act of 1918 created progressive income tax rate structure with rates as high as 77%. Who's getting taxed 77% that's rich? Who?
Nobody.
Nobody. Let's do this. Tips for surviving the tax season. Brian, would you like some tips?
Mm-hmm.
A financial advisor can help.
Just a tip.
Just the tip. If you don't know whether you're better off with a standard deduction versus itemized, you might want to read up on it and do some math. That's not helpful. That's just how you do your taxes. Figure out whether you'll be getting a refund or whether you will owe the government money so you can plan your household budget accordingly. That sucks, owing them fucking IRS money.
Yep.
I think I'm going to owe them this year. It's not much, but I think I'm going to owe them this year. And I hate it. All right, the IRS was founded in 1862, and it is the U.S. agency responsible for the collection of most federal taxes and the enforcement of...
1862?
Mm-hmm. That's what it says.
Yeah.
Most of the work in the IRS involves income taxes, both corporate and individual, processing nearly 263 million tax returns in 2022 alone. The IRS is responsible for conducting audits to ensure that taxpayers are claiming or paying what is owed and not cutting corners or hiding assets or income. Fuck you. Fuck you guys, right? The IRS is one of the largest government employers. They have 79,000 people as of 2022 working for them, which is crazy. That's a lot.
But they don't get shit done.
They don't get shit. What are they all doing?
Right.
Where are any of them when I try to call? What the fuck?
Listen, if you're gonna slack off, listen to our podcast and hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, right? And the like button. Please hit the like button. As a matter of fact, if you're an IRS auditor and you're not answering our phone calls, it better be because you're going through all of the episodes hitting our like button.
Yep.
This one's kind of interesting. Who audits the auditors? The IRS Oversight Board is a 9-member independent body which was created by the IRS Restructuring and Reform Act of 98 to oversee the Internal Revenue Service in its administration, management, conduct, direction, and supervision of the execution and application of the internal revenue laws and related to statutes and tax conventions of which the United States is a party. Jesus Christ. Hang on. The board does not have any enforcement authority and has no rule in developing policy. One important responsibility entrusted to the IRS Oversight Board has been to review and approve the annual IRS budget requested submitted to the Department of Treasury. However, the board does not have enough members confirmed by the Senate and has suspended operations. Its last budget recommendation report for the fiscal year of 2015 was issued May 2014.
So there's no one auditing the auditors.
No.
So like douchebag people that might become our president again.
Mm-hmm.
People with orange skin
Orange. Oh, yeah.
that might be our president again.
DJT.
Could give deep pockets to said auditor
Definitely looks
to
like
go
it.
away because there's nobody looking after that auditor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we run a tight ship.
Oh, yeah. Last thing, let's talk about the audit. An IRS audit is a scrutiny of an individual or organization's tax records and financial information to make sure that the tax amount and information reported are accurate. The probability of getting audited by the IRS works as a good enough reason for people to stay honest and pay taxes on time. However, timely and accurate tax payments do not guarantee that you will not be audited, nor does it mean that a return that is selected for audit is sure to have error. According to IRS, there are different methods used to select which returns will be audited. The common ways are the computer makes a randomized selection of people to be audited based on statistical formula, mismatching documents and information. Say the information reported from your 1099 or your W-2 doesn't match. The tax records may be audited since they show transactions with others whose name was selected for audit. So if you and I, DadBod LLC,
Right.
and then Red Star got audited,
Right.
I might be audited.
Yep.
That makes sense. However, there are a few triggers that are likely to land you on the list. If your return is selected for audit, you will receive a notification by mail. The audit may be conducted via mail or in-person review. The IRS audited 708,309 taxpayers in 2022, which was down from 738,959 examinations it conducted in the previous year. Both figures represent under a 0.3% of all returns filed.
So they're not.
They're really not auditing.
No.
But still, like, can you imagine getting an audit?
0.3.
I don't want to be audited. Jeez.
No, 0.03, yeah.
0.3.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Let's look at the IRS from the future. This is, I'm not really sure what any of this is, but let's check. The headline says, IRS agency focus will shift attention to wealthy from working class taxpayers. Key changes coming to reduce burden on average taxpayers while using artificial intelligence and improved technology to identify sophisticated schemes to avoid taxes. Great. We're going to use AI to see if they're going to use AI to, oh my God. Do you realize that if they perfect the AI enough, the AI can audit everybody?
Yeah.
Like immediately.
Yep.
As soon as you file, it will audit you.
Yep.
Oh, man, I just bummed myself out. That sucks. All right, so apparently there's this initiative for the IRS to prioritize more high-income cases. The initiative also represents the expansion of pilot focused on largest partnerships leveraging artificial intelligence. It also is going to offer greater focus on partnership issues through compliance letters. I don't know what that is. The IRS has identified ongoing discrepancies on balance sheet involving partnerships with over $10 million in assets. Who's the IRS partnered with?
Government.
The government? The government?
Government.
The government?
Government.
Oh, my goodness. Priority areas for targeted compliance work is expanded work in digital assets, more scrutiny and FBAR violations, labor brokers, helping working taxpayers through improving compliance sections, protecting taxpayers. I don't know what any of this means. I don't know what this means. I guess they're saying that the IRS will be better.
Right.
Well,
they're always going to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When? What do you think tax money actually gets used for?
For lobbyists. Like.
To pay the lobbyists?
No, because not to pay the lobbyists, sorry.
No, they're getting used by the lobbyists.
Right.
Yeah. But what do you think, like I pay my taxes. Where does that money go? It goes to the local treasury or whatever, right?
Right.
I would love to, like, be able to follow a dollar or something.
But the local treasury is garbage.
Yeah. Why?
So there's definitely word on the street that Fort Knox has nothing in it.
Oh, I've heard that. Yeah. But did you hear recently, like, there's more than one Fort Knox. They're just not called Fort Knox.
Right.
I forget where the hell this is. But did you hear this story? Recently, there was a money storage facility that had $10 million stolen from it. The robbers were able to break in without tripping the alarm, break into the building, break into the safe, and they entered from the roof and they exited from the side of the building. They didn't make a sound. Can you imagine like the classic Hollywood example of like the bank guy walking in and opening the safe in the morning and it's empty? Apparently it was exactly like that. Like, I will show you the news story. Like,
Wow.
Insane. So, no, there isn't any money in Fort Knox, but there is in other places, apparently. And we should definitely get a job there.
But we're borrowing from everyone.
I know. It's terrifying.
Taxes go up.
Mm-hmm.
The government still borrows.
Mm-hmm.
What did our friend, the guitar player, the other day say? Within the past 3 years, we've printed more money than our entire history.
U.S. history. Yep. That's insane. That is insane. All right. I have... Oh, wait. We're moving on to... Damn, we're blazing through this. That's fine. Movies, music, and games about taxes. I couldn't think of any... Like, there's songs about taxes. The Tax Man.
Yep.
I couldn't think of a game. Like, who wants to play
Monopoly?
Oh shit, that's a good one. Is there? I think there's like an IRS auditor simulator game.
Yep.
But I landed on a movie, Robin Hood.
Yep.
Specifically, I want to talk about the animated Robin Hood. Now, Robin Hood is all about this dude robbing from the king and giving it to the poor because the poor are overtaxed. But the animated version of Robin Hood, I think, is if not directly, it's adjacently responsible for awakening a lot of the furries that we see. Look, I got nothing against them. They're fine. They're cool. You know what I mean? I'm wondering, because I watched that movie a lot.
Yeah.
And listen, Maid Marian was, she was a fox. Like, for real.
Yep.
And she was a fox.
Yep.
So, like, I could see, like, if a kid was confused and they're watching that and they're, like, maybe, like, getting a boner or whatever, they might put those two things together.
A little foxy boner.
What are we even talking about? This isn't about taxes. A little foxy boner?
Yeah.
What do you think a fox with a boner would say, Brian? What does a boner say? Yip, 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 yip.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Gross. Did you see it?
Yeah.
What was your favorite part? Oh, man, we should have covered that song. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Remember that shit?
Yep.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah,
That's
it was
a good
good.
one. Did you remember that it had all of the characters from the Jungle Book just repurposed for this movie?
Yep.
So like straight up, Baloo is in this movie as Little John.
Yep.
Baloo from Tailspin / Jungle Book.
Yep.
Shere Khan, the tiger, is what, King Richard?
Yep.
Yeah. Crazy.
It was great.
The snake was good.
But I also loved Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Of course. Of course.
Where men in tights.
Tights. Of course, dude. Absolutely. Did you see the Robin Hood, like the legit with, I want to say Kevin Costner?
Yeah.
I don't remember that one very much.
Yeah.
Why hasn't anybody updated or rebooted or redone Robin Hood? It's a time. When?
They just did with the guy who did, I think it was the guy who did 300.
Gerard Butler?
Yeah.
He was in Robin Hood?
He was the newest Robin Hood.
I haven't seen it. It must have been bad. Was it bad?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, then it must have been bad.
Probably.
Okay. Well, that's all I have to say on Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Go watch it if you haven't. Watch it with your kids. Turn them into furries.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Or don't. If Zayden's watching that movie by himself, it might be dying to sit down and have a talk with him.
Yeah.
All right, we're really breezing along. Are we ready for segments?
Sure.
Great. All right, the first segment I got is called Crazy Taxes. I've got taxes from all over that are crazy. For instance, Japan once imposed a tax on whiskey, which is based on the percentage of alcohol by volume. So Japanese whiskey manufacturers began diluting their product with water to avoid the tax. European whiskey manufacturers were prohibited from doing so. Therefore, Japanese whiskey had an advantage in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
King Henry I allowed knights to opt out of their duties, fights in wars, by paying taxes called scutage, essentially a cowardice tax. At first, the tax wasn't high, but then King John came to power and raised it to a rate of 300%. Some claim that the excessive tax was the rate was one of the things that contributed to the creation of the Magna Carta, which limited the king's power. Still, though, if you're a knight, you're getting a lot of advantages.
Yeah, but they're basically like, you want to fight or not?
Mm-hmm.
Give us money.
Playing cards were taxed as early as the 16th century, but in 1710, the English government dramatically raised taxes on playing cards and dice. This led to widespread forgeries of playing cards to avoid paying taxes. The tax was not removed until 1960. How about that?
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Numerous states charge tax on admissions to racetracks and casinos. Despite marijuana being illegal on a federal level, and in most states, many states impose taxes on the sale of marijuana. In many states, there are occupancy taxes for anyone who books a room in a hotel. For example, in Texas, occupancy of any room costing over $15 is taxed at 6% of the room fee. Many cities and states levy a jock tax on any income earned by the entertainers and athletes while working in the city. I didn't know that.
Wow.
That sucks. Arizona.
Well, think about this, though. Yeah, if you're making, like, whatever
Whatever you're making per game.
No, but they would say, like, your stipend for a 5-year contract for $5 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just take 6% off that. Then take 7% off for employment.
Yeah. True.
I mean, that shit adds up.
It does. In Arizona, they do not tax ice cubes, but they do tax sales of blocks of ice.
Okay.
How does that work? What constitutes a block and a cube?
Probably if it's used commercial.
Or if it fits in a cup.
Yeah.
How about this? In Connecticut, personal protective items are tax exempt to promote public safety. This includes helmets, car seats, and firearm safety kits. Florida was the state once had a vaguely worded greenbelt law, which was abused largely by farmers, property developers, by renting cows to avoid paying taxes. This worked like a rent-a-cow scam, which was even used by Disney. This law is still in effect, but has been phrased more clearly to limit tax evasion. Also in Florida, a sales tax holiday was recreated that included items like fanny packs, pocket backs, socks, and anyways. Bowling shoes.
Backs.
There it is. Bowling shoes, school supplies, vests. Oh, what kind, I wonder. And seemingly randomly assembled lists for items. How about Hawaii? If a tree has historic or cultural value, expenses to maintain the tree can be deducted up to $3,000. Purchasing or downloading cloud-based computer software is tax exempt in Idaho. Did you know that? Candy is prepared with flour. Like Twix is taxed at food, which is 1%, while candy that is prepared with flour, without flour, is taxed at 6.25 in Illinois. Additionally, Illinois also taxes candy at a rate of 5% if any candy prepared without flour. In Chicago, soda cans carry a 3% tax. However, the syrup used to make the fountain soda rings up at 9%. That's crazy. Maine has a special tax on blueberries, a valuable state resource, as well as one that clams as the mahogany quahog tax. Didn't know that. Did you know that one?
No.
Michigan, because prepared food is taxed, but unprepared food is not. Buying hot popcorn is taxed, but buying a bag of chips is not taxed. Shit like that. There's shit like that here.
Yeah.
Like you can use a food stamp card to go buy a sub that's all cold cuts.
Yep.
No problem. But if they have to throw like even 1 degree of heat on it, it's taxed.
Yep.
So there's shit like that all over the place. Virginia has has a back to school tax holiday, but we have those too. Washington, D.C., gyms and sugary drinks come with a tax of 5.75% for gyms and 8% for drinks. Why would you tax a gym? Like, additionally. Oh, how about this one? North Carolina, the state also taxes illicit substance via tax stamps. Like, that's a lot. That's how they do that a lot. Rhode Island does not tax candy that contains flour since it's considered food, not candy. What?
No.
That's what it says. Rhode Island does not tax candy that contains flour since it is considered food, not candy. Additionally, the purchase of a prosthetic device is exempt from taxes. Like the ones we were looking up earlier today?
Yep.
Those are probably tax-free.
Yep.
Yeah, and they fit in my pocket. One more page here. The IRS taxes stolen property. The 1040 instructions say that you should report it as stolen property. However, doing that would be self-incrimination from which we are protected by the Constitution. Therefore, one has the option of reporting it as other income. So
What? What are you telling me right now?
That's what I looked up, dude.
So as long as if I've robbed somebody, I don't get arrested for it.
Uh-huh. I can claim it as other income.
Right.
And it's clean.
And I don't want the tax man to find out, so I claim it as other. Then it just
And it's yours now.
is mine.
And I can sell it and get money for it.
Yep.
In 2014, the hit Netflix show House of Cards halted filming due to the in the state of Maryland, as film tax credits were expected to run out. The show received $11.6 million for its first season and $15 million for its second season. Filming resumed in June 2014. The production team placed House of Cards on hold while waiting for the outcome of two separate bills in Maryland legislature. According to the American Film Industry Coalition, the film production in the state has a $400 million impact on the economy. So does that mean? What does that mean? The show received 11.6 in tax credits. So whatever they had to buy or do in taxes, they just got credit for it.
Yep.
That's crazy. There are some crazy. I didn't even read the whole list.
So that's why. So do you remember? Did you ever see that movie We Are the Night
Yeah, maybe.
with Ben Affleck?
Probably not.
So it was supposed to be put in the 20s in Ybor City.
Oh wow.
So like when Ybor first got
Yeah.
built, and he was like a mobster, like running hooch and everything out of and running like prostitution rings and everything.
Sure.
Ybor begged them to film it in Ybor. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, of course.
Georgia said, we'll give you a tax credit for the entire film.
Yeah.
So they built an Ybor in Georgia.
Is it still there, you think?
I don't know.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
Wow.
So instead of just doing it where the buildings are already, like, the historic buildings are there,
Yeah.
it's cheaper to build a new city just to knock it down.
Wow.
Yep.
That just goes to show you how taxes work. Taxes are ass backwards, dude.
It's crazy.
I hate it.
Nuts.
If you, how would you tax if you could tax?
I would tax the wax with the max and snacks.
Okay.
How would you tax it?
Is that a fact? I would tax with an axe.
Yeah.
I would tax the sacks.
Yeah.
I would tax a tax
Yeah.
on my jacks. What are we even doing? Let's move on. Oh my gosh, we're trying to get out of here a little bit early because you got a house to clean, bro.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. The next thing, I have it here somewhere. Oh God. Oh, we're getting a phone call. Hello? Oh, Satan.
Mortals, gather round. It is Satan, and I've come bearing news. Not from the fire pits, but the different kind of torment. New fucking taxes.
Uh-oh.
Listen closely, for these infernal levies shall surely test your patience. They're not fixed binge tax. For every hour you spend glued to your glowing box, a small levy shall be taken from your precious leisure funds. Binge at your own peril. The prostitution.
Sure.
The procrastination penalty. Did you end up Did you put off important tasks until the end of the minute? A hefty fine awaits you, you cocksucker. Every simply cannot go unpunished. The complaining copay, whining about whether the traffic or your in-laws, a small deduction shall be made from your happiness fund. Remember, a cheerful disposition is tax exempt. The Hobby Hossy. Bowling nights with friends, knitting circles. I love that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Preparing to pay fun-free for these frivolous activities. Remember, true joy comes from suffering, you mortals.
These don't sound like taxes I want to pay, Satan.
No, you're gonna pay all the shit. Or you pay me with your soul. The soul sweep surcharge. See?
Yeah.
Think about trading places with your neighbor? There's a hefty price to pay for such a switch. Cause he's probably a little bitch. Be warned, the grass is not greener unless it's in your bong. Other taxes include wiping your ass tax, the jerk-off tax, and the greatest tax of all, the fart tax. Who taxes a fart? What the fuck are you guys doing up there?
They're bad farts, I guess.
Oh my god. You guys are just ridiculous. Ridiculous. There you have it, a taste of some fiscal torment while I fist your soulmate.
Hey, Satan, I have some questions about these taxes, if you don't mind, since I've got you here.
Yeah, what?
Who in hell currently helped you think these up?
Well, I didn't do that shit.
Right, so who was it?
I don't know. Obama's fucking shit up.
He's not dead.
Hitler helped me with that.
Oh, okay, all right, that makes sense. Do I have to pay these taxes if I'm living?
Like, soon? Yeah. Yeah.
Do I have to pay these taxes if I'm dead?
Yeah, no, there's no money.
There's no money?
There's no money down here.
That's good to know. So then what are you taxing us for?
I just like to watch you guys suffer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys suck.
Is there a religious exempt?
Nope.
What about for us?
Yeah.
Ah, cool. So everybody else has to pay these bullshit taxes. Satan, you're the man.
Listen, dude, I actually love your show.
Thanks, Satan. That's really nice for you to see. This is a real show.
Yeah,
You're
so
the real Satan.
I know, and you guys really express yourselves and talk about your real lives.
Yeah,
Like, there's nothing fake about this show.
not at all. You're
guys-
really here.
You guys really, like, let it all out there.
Yeah, we tried
Like,
to.
you're pulling your wieners out and shit. It's
Yeah,
cool.
not that.
Oh,
What show are you watching, Satan?
oh,
DadBod After Hours?
yes.
Ah, yeah. So that's all over on our OnlyFans channel.
Yeah.
Satan, it's been great talking to you, but we are in the middle of doing a show. You have a tendency to interrupt us. So, do you have anything else to say about
Hey,
taxes,
I
Satan?
just want to let you know I love you guys, and you don't owe any taxes to me.
Thanks, Satan.
Because you guys are cool.
Thanks, man. All right, well, we're going to talk to you later, yeah?
All right, well, I'll see you in about 4 hours.
Oh, okay. We'll see you, Satan. Thanks. Bye. That was ominous. Brian, you around?
Yeah, dude.
4 hours, we're going to see Satan.
I'm not going to sleep tonight.
No. Well, I might not even leave tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the portion of our show where we're going to do a Jams and Jellies because we try to do a Jams and Jellies once a month. Brian and I thought it would be appropriate, since we're talking about taxes, that we do Bitch Better Have Our Money.
Mm-hmm.
Better have my money.
Yeah.
Bitch better have my money. So, without further ado, this is Brian and I. Brian so expertly playing the bass, me desperately trying to keep up on the keys.
No, dude, you crushed
No, you were good.
it. Nah.
Anyways, this is Bitch Better Have My Money, DadBod style. Enjoy it. 1, 2, ready. Yeah. Bitch better have my money. Y'all should know me well enough. Bitch better have my money. Please don't call me on my bluff. Bitch better have my money. Ballin' bigger than LeBron. Bitch better have my money. Who y'all think you're frontin' on? Like brah, brah, brah. Louis 13 and it's all on me. You just bought a shot. Kamikaze if you think you're gonna knock me off the top. Shit. Your wife in the backseat of my brand new foreign car. Don't act like you forgot. I call the shots. Like brah, brah, brah. Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money. Pay me what you owe me. Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money. Pay me what you owe me. Bitch better have my money. Turn up to Dad Bod while the whole club is wasted. Every time I drop, I am the only thing y'all playing. In a drop top, 200 y'all in my rear view mirror racing. Where ya at? Where ya at? Where ya at? Like brah, brah, brah. Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money. Pay me what you owe me. Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money. Pay me what you owe me. Bitch better keep it going for me, Brian. Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money. Pay me what you owe me. Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money. Pay me what you owe me. Bitch better. Do your taxes! Fuck yeah. I'll take that one, dude. That one was cool.
There's a message from your local IRS.
How about that shit, dude?
Bitch better have my money.
Bitch better have my money. Pay me what you owe me. I remember the first time I heard that song and saw that video, I was like, oh, Riri.
Yep.
Good for her. Apparently that song was written about her accountant that stole a bunch of money from her.
Good.
No, that's not good.
Well, good for her for writing a song about it.
And making even more money, I suppose.
Yeah, she probably...
Brian, I didn't even ask you, what is your first sort of experience with taxes?
Owing
Yeah.
a bunch of money.
Oh, shit.
Always.
Well, what about the first time you got your paycheck and you saw all the taxes taken out?
Oh, that's rough, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think any kid is prepared for that.
Yep.
Because it's something that's like, what, 20%
Yep.
of your check? So if you make $100, 80% of it is going out.
Yep.
So be ready for that, everybody. All right, what are we moving on to? Dad jokes?
Yep.
Oh my God, can you believe it? We are just cruising.
We're there.
That's all right. That's okay. You know what? Every once in a while, it's good to get a shorty out, right?
Yeah, quickie.
All right, a little quickie. That's right. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. You got dad jokes. I got dad jokes. Do you want to go first or do you want to go second?
I'll go first.
Ooh, okay. Hang on. Let me put this here to get it out of the way. I'm gonna do that, and then all right, give it to me.
Got. Hey, Andrew.
Hey, man.
What's up, dude?
Nothing much.
Which Avenger pays the least taxes?
I don't know which one.
Spider-Man.
Why?
His income's all net.
Ah. That was good. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right. Hey, Brian.
Yep.
Did you hear about the constipated accountant?
Nope.
He worked it out with a pencil.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Isn't that yucky?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. You ready?
Yep.
No, wait, you go.
What sort of taxes do medical marijuana dispensaries file?
What?
Joint returns.
That was one of mine. God damn it.
I win, bitch.
Ah, man. All right, let me do this real quick. Ready?
Yeah.
I became an accountant to make my friends feel self-conscious during nights of binge drinking. They're always tripping all over the place, and I never lose my balance.
Ah, good. That's good.
Yeah, man. All right, give me another one.
Got it. This one's crazy, actually.
Okay.
When you spell out the IRS, it looks like theirs.
Oh, shit. You're right. Oh, shit. I had a button.
Think about that, though. That's kind of crazy.
That is pretty crazy, yeah. All right, ready?
Yep. Bitch better have my money.
How do you know you have a good accountant?
Oh,
He can make 4 plus 4 add up to whatever you want it to.
yep.
Shit. That was bad. This is a bad episode, dude.
No.
Nah. All right, go for it.
All right. Why doesn't the IRS audit cows?
I don't know why.
The farmers already milked them dry.
Nice. That was good.
All right, let me do one more.
All right, go.
All right. This one's intense too. A fine is a tax for doing wrong. A tax is a fine for doing well.
Oh. These aren't really funny.
No, but I'm saying that's
True.
intense.
It is tense.
Wow.
Wow. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Hey, Brian.
Yep.
When someone decides becoming an accountant, oh, shit. Hey, Brian. Wait. Hey, Brian.
What?
God damn it. One more time. It's very stressful being on camera. Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
When does someone decide to become an accountant?
What?
When they determine they don't have the charisma to become an undertaker.
Yeah. Pretty much. See, you're right. Here's
That
the thing.
took entirely too fucking long.
Here's the thing, though. You're right. You're like, these aren't funny. There's nothing fucking funny about taxes.
No,
This shit sucks.
This is the least funniest episode we've ever done. Rightfully so. It's not gonna be. We're not gonna be like, yay,
Yeah,
taxes.
Nobody giggles when they're
I'm
sitting there.
fucking depressed right now.
Exactly.
This shit's bringing me down, bro. This episode's a bummer. All right, ready?
Yep.
Go.
There you go.
Ah.
You ever wonder why the form is called a 1040?
No, why?
For every $50 you make, they take 40, you take 10.
Oh, that's good. That's funny, dude. I like that one. Here you go.
Okay.
Ready? Hey, Brian.
Yep.
Why do they call gross pay?
Why?
Because it's disgusting to see how much you could have made before they took it all in taxes.
So true. See? So, ladies and gentlemen, sure these aren't hilarious, but goddamn they're true.
They're true.
This is our sad comedy episode. All right. What did the daddy whale say to his son?
I don't know what.
You're welcome. Get it?
Yo, I get it.
Because he's come from a whale.
I thought you said well.
No, you're,
W-E-L-L.
No, you're welcome.
You're whale cum. That is funny.
Thank you.
Oh, man, I ruined your joke. I'm so sorry.
That's why I was like, do you get it? You're like, yeah, I get it. No, you don't.
No, I don't.
I mean,
Because you're not laughing right now. All right, you ready? I'm going to throw one at you.
Yeah, go.
Here we go. What's the difference between death and taxes?
What?
Congress doesn't meet every year to make death worse.
Whoa. That one's intense.
I guess. All right, ready?
Yep.
You go.
Good. To follow suit with my last one,
Uh-huh.
what did the daddy buffalo say to his son when he left for college?
What?
Bye, son.
That's a good one. I get that one. Woo! All right.
Welcome. Bye, son.
Welcome. All right, you ready?
Yep.
People who cheat on their taxes disgust me.
And?
I didn't know if you were going to ask why or not.
Why?
Oh, okay.
I mean, I disagree. Fuck the government.
Oh, shit. Here, you did. Didn't work out anyways. All right, ready? People who cheat on their taxes disgust me.
Why is that?
This is not the kind of world I want to raise my 23 dependents in.
There you go. There it is.
These are bad.
There it is. There's this.
Woo, man. Ew,
All right,
this whole
here's my
one.
last one.
Okay, go.
All right. A whale and his wife were swimming around the ocean.
Uh-huh.
The husband whale looks up and he sees a boat. He goes, "That's that fucking boat that killed my uncle, Charlie."
Okay.
And he looks at his wife and he goes, hey, come here. What if we go up there, swim underneath the boat, and turn the boat over by blasting them with our blowholes? Just blast the water so the boat turns over.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, all right, whatever. That sounds like fun.
Sure.
Right? So they go underneath the boat. They blast and blast and blast, and the boat turns over.
So much blasting.
So much. God. So the boat turns over, and next thing you know, the boat's sinking, and they see all the members of the boat swimming, trying to swim to shore. And the husband whale's like frustrated. He's like, "God damn it. We gotta go get him." Right? He goes, I'll swallow I'll gobble up the left side, you gobble up the right side. Let's just go eat them. Right? The wife looks at the husband whale and she goes, "Listen, you already coaxed me into a blowjob. I'm not swallowing semen."
Nice. Wonderful delivery too, dude.
Thank you.
All right, I got a couple more. You ready?
Yep, go.
What does an accountant use for birth control?
What?
Their personality.
Yep.
All right, last one. You ready?
Yep.
Why do accountants make good lovers?
Why?
Because they love the double entry system.
Oh.
There's one.
Oh.
That's a good one.
That's a funny
Hey.
one. I like that one.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Folks, be sure to like and subscribe if you want more of these high quality dad jokes. Usually they're better than that.
Texas suck.
Texas sucks.
Jokes about Texas suck.
I thought you said Texas sucks. So I was about to be like, that too. All right. Shall we wrap this up? I don't think we have anything much more left to say. So, you know what we should say is thanks, because that means it's time for the outro. Folks, if you're still listening, just a mere 50 minutes. That's not too bad. We would just like to say thank you so much. We realize this episode was a little bit of a dragger, a little bit of a downer, but it's taxes, man. You know, and you know what? Not every single one of them has to be high entertainment comedy all the time, because this is a real podcast and real people aren't funny all the time.
Right.
Sometimes real people like to talk about shit that's going on in their lives.
Yep.
Sometimes people who listen to this podcast need to shut the fuck up. We'll get there. We'll get there.
But guess what? That was as real as can be.
That's as real as it gets. Taxes suck, and then we all gotta pay it.
Yep.
The episode, I didn't know if I told you the episode of the name of this episode is gonna be Dads and Taxes. Like Death and Taxes.
Yep.
Dads and Taxes.
Yep.
Anyways, let's see. I would like to say thanks to you.
Yep. Thank you.
And I would like to ask Brian if you have any shout outs.
I'd like to thank my accountant that doesn't exist.
Word.
Yep.
We should become accountants.
Yep.
Dad, DADCPA.
Yep. Next
Something
up.
there.
Next
Yeah,
up.
next year.
Yep.
Yep. We're already ordained ministers. How hard could it be to become a CPA?
Right.
There's probably an online course.
It'll be all right. Yeah. I would like to thank the government for sucking.
Yeah, thanks. Shout out to Uncle
you're right.
Sam for.
You're awesome. Thanks. Take your chunk. And yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay. I'd like to shout out IRS for being just a horrible, awful company.
They suck.
Predatory, even.
Yeah.
I would legitimately like to shout out Ricky from the kitchen of the real job that I really work at because I'm a real person. I would like to shout out Nancy Pants.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah,
Hopefully I get to see her this weekend.
Yeah, you will.
Even for a second, it'll be nice. Give me another. I hope she heard the bit where I was like, I really needed that hug.
Yep.
Well, she's got one ready for me. She's
Yep.
cooking one up for me. I would like to shout out my kids. I would like to shout out my mom. And I would like to shout out all of my friends at work.
There you go.
I got a lot of them. Hi, friends.
Hi, friends.
All right. If you would like to get in touch with us, there are several ways you can do so. The first and most direct way is through Gmail. Our Gmail account is as follows: DadBodBand. If you type that in and then you can write us a little message and send it, we'll read it on this podcast. But there's other ways you can do that. And the most active way so far, if you're not listening to us through Spotify, which you can do, if you're not listening to us with Pandora, which you can do, and if you're not listening to us through Google Podcasts, which you can listen to us through YouTube. And that would be DadBodPod through YouTube. And you can leave us a comment on either our shorts or on our videos. And Brian, boy, do I got comments.
Yep, let's do it.
Oh my God, I got real comments from real people
Let's hear
because
'em.
this is a real show, believe it or not. All right, I'm going to start with the oldest first, yeah?
Yep.
All right. It's actually the one that I want to get to. All right, this one I have not responded to because we're going to respond on the air and we're going to type something back. William Christie 9129 in response to our episode, and we don't typically get comments on our episode,
Right.
but in response to our episode, he said, "Why are you doing a podcast entirely about your personal life? Who in the world is going to get past 5 minutes of this irrelevant nonsense? Blueberries and your jobs? I hear you guys laughing, but there are no jokes, so you're openly being fake." Where to even start with this fucker? First of all, I looked him up for funsies.
Yeah.
He's nobody.
Yeah.
He's nobody offering us advice on how to do this.
Cool.
So where's your show,
Go
asshole?
do it. Go do it.
Yeah, go ahead. Go do a podcast and see if you don't do a specifics podcast and see if you don't run out. What are you gonna do? Should we be doing top 10 fucking Marvel titty slips?
Right.
Is that what that fucker wants?
So the fact that we do talk about our real lives and we open up to the air of the fucking internet makes us more real than 90% of other podcasts.
People turn the button off when they record. Other podcasts, they turn the button off. They hit the button. They're a completely different person.
Right.
You and I, we hit the button. We're the
I'm
same.
the same person.
This is a real podcast and we're real people and you can suck my very real dick.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
So, what should we write to him? Because we can't write all those nasty things. We have to appear
Okay.
the bigger person.
Okay.
So, what should we write?
I hope you choke on a dad dick.
I don't think we can write dick.
Oh.
Oh man, we need to craft the perfect response. If you would like to see more real episodes, please subscribe.
See our OnlyFans.
Yeah. And we should thank him for his real comment.
Mhm.
And we should tell him that it's a real person responding and that he really sucks.
Yep.
All right. Is that what we should do?
Yep.
All right. We are going to say, "Thank you for your comment. This is a real live person responding to you to tell you that you really suck. For real. In real life. You suck." Excellent. That was pretty good, right?
Perfect.
I'm sending it.
Boom.
And only hearting and thumbsing up so fuck you. The next one is, I can't tell if they're being funny or not, but I'm going to take that as being funny because I
Yeah.
give everybody the benefit of the doubt. This one, in response to our joke about, I think it was my boss told me to give me something I'm good at, so I asked him if I could masturbate.
Oh, yeah.
That one. He says, this guy, PO69TATO says, "I just put a cigarette out on my kitten's eyeball after watching this. You forced me to do that. I hope you're proud." And in response, I wrote, "Kittens are free in a lot of places, but cigarettes are expensive. You're putting cigarettes out on cats in this economy, dude?
How dare you?
Jeez." All right, and then I got one that was...
Hey, guess what? Kittens aren't taxed.
Kittens aren't taxed, that's right. Cigarettes are. I got one that was legitimately nice.
Yeah.
You know, and we get a lot of bullshit. The making fun of me, making fun of you. I just remove most of them. Every once in a while, I'll get one that really gets under my skin, like that fake one.
Yep.
But most of them I just remove. This one actually is really cool. This one is from Bowman420. And he said, I looked up your podcast on Spotify. Happy to see that you're over there. I've been searching for a new podcast to listen to while I'm at work, and I can say I found one. I wrote back to him. I said, thank you so much. We're glad you found us. Dude, Mr. Bowman420, welcome to the Darmy.
You rock, bro.
You get the special shout out of the week as
Welcome.
the newest Darby member.
Yep.
Here's the rules of being a Darby member. You got to keep it on the low, keep it on the DL. But if you see another dad wearing New Balances and socks and a wolf t-shirt, you got to quietly slide up to him and say, Dads, rise up.
Slide up in him.
No. Next to him.
Oh.
That's another Darmy.
Oh, okay.
That's the European Darmy.
Okay.
Yeah. You slide up next to him and you say, Dads, rise up. And if he's a Darby member, he's going to say, Dads, rise up. So, anyways, thank you, sir. Thank you for your very nice comment. That is a reason enough to keep going for
Absolutely.
at least another week. Where, I don't know, we should probably talk about, like, hip-hop, maybe?
Yeah, I'm down with that.
We could talk hip-hop.
That'd be fun.
That might be fun. We could probably do a impromptu rap thing.
Yep.
Rap battle.
Yep.
I'm so bad at that.
Let's do it.
Okay, that might be fun.
Sperm of the moment.
Sperm of the moment. Love it.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have anything left to say about taxes?
No, they suck.
They
we all know that.
suck. Good luck, everybody. Get your
Yep.
taxes done in the next couple of days or get that extension.
Yep.
Because the IRS, they don't play.
They gonna get you.
They gonna find you.
No.
All right. I feel a little bit better, especially after that comment, dude. How do you feel?
Better.
All right, great. So I think I can muster one up. What about you?
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Sure.
I got a load ready to go. You
Sure.
ready? All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dads
Dads
rise
up! Fuck taxes. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We will see you guys Monday at 5. Goodbye.
Bye. We love you.